Well, I got some shocks. These are used 4600 Bilsteins from a Chevy Silverado. They are not quite the length that I need, and they don't stuff as much as I need. But, as you can tell, my factory ones that have somewhere around 200,000 miles or so on them, they're just shot. So these would be temporary, and I may destroy them, putting them on this truck and flexing it out, but I don't think I have anything planned quick enough that I'm gonna need to have that flex. This will just give me a better ride for now. I already went ahead, I got the hard one off. I did that off camera so you didn't have to see me struggle. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna set one of these Bilsteins in here and see how they fit. I'm thinking that bottom piece is gonna be pretty hard. Sorry, that's the top, my bad. Actually, you know what? This may actually go really well. Never mind, this should actually bolt in pretty easy. Cool. We're gonna look and we'll be right back. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and leave the video running. I'll look on camera if I can get you guys set up right now. We'll pause for a while I set you up. Alright, I got you guys set up as best as I can. So I actually figured out everything at a later point in the video.
I don't have my creeper anymore.
Ended up not going very well. I had to cut the bushings out and then put new copper bushings inside of those. Sorry about the ass crack in the video.
High school.
I will get a later view of how the shocks worked. I ended up running out of space on my phone.
I may run these upside down.
It's my shit show. It's just part of it. It'll get better. Give me a minute.
I think I'm going to run these upside down. Maybe it'll hurt them. I don't really care. I'm probably going to fill up with water. That's a pretty minor deal, though. Actually, I think I'm going to need to do some drilling to get these to work. It's not going to slide on this top mount the way that I thought it would. It's not the biggest deal ever, but it's a big enough deal, if you know what I mean. I may actually take this little boot off too. I know it's there for a reason, but like I said, these are temporary, so I really don't care. What's it really gonna hurt, you know? Yeah, I think we're gonna pull that off. Just for now. I don't know. I feel like this bottom may actually fit if I just shave the sides down. But it doesn't give me much room to move around. You guys are along for the thought process on this. It feels weird sitting on here talking to yourself to a camera. This hitch came out really good, by the way. I'd like to show you guys that. You still really can't tell everything that's going on. There's the rear gusset, and there's where the two pieces connected there, and there's that front gusset. And no, these welds are not perfect. I didn't expect them to be all that great, but we beveled it out. We welded everything as hot as we could get that welder to go. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Like, there's a little bit of porosity in some of them. It's just name of the game with a crappy welder. You do what you can do. Hope for the best. Granted, I don't tow a lot anyway. We mostly just put this here to get me by until I get another tow rig, because I don't think the Raptor's going to do it. That's my kid's ride. I'll be doing a video on it soon. I've got some footage of him driving around in it, but most of what we wanted out of this is to kind of use it as a skid to keep my bumper from getting tore up, which I think it'll work just fine. And we pull the hitch out when we're off-road, that way you get more departure angle. But I'll go ahead and show you guys what I'm dealing with right here. The focus. There you go. Alright, the bottom of the shock, this is 50-50 in this mount. Bottom of the shock does not want to set in there, so I may take the sides off. Goodness gracious. There we go. I may just take the sides off with the grinder, which would be no problem. And I may drill out this top portion because, let me get it up there. Wow, it's hard to look through a camera. Give me a second, work with me. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to slide over that. It goes on the bolt just fine, but it won't slide over. So I think I'm going to drill that out. I think I've got plenty of room to go ahead and drill it out, and it should be stuck in that bushing enough to where I don't have to worry about it. I also noticed some stuff I'm not happy about under here. That right there is from my my diff. Front pinion's leaking and it's throwing it everywhere. I don't know if I've shown my exhaust setup, but come on, focus. There we go. There's my 2 turn downs and what you can see of my Flowmaster Super 10. It's very loud and I love it. It's exactly what I wanted. There's the bed supports and one of the pucks. Another bed support and another. Absolutely immaculate welds. There was some more welds here because we were going to make bump stop extensions from the perch here instead of extending this. We tried to extend these and they didn't want to come out, so we just said let's just build them off here. I forgot this was cast, and yeah, I broke them right off once I figured out that they weren't going to work. We went to go for a test drive right after. It really doesn't want to focus on this cast. There we go. Yeah, you can see where the weld dug into it, but it just took the base panel right out of it. These leaf springs, extremely flat. They've been that way since I bought the truck, but they're doing well enough. I'm not too mad about it. There's some old drive shaft damage. There we go. The drive shaft snapped in half. Smacked against the gas tank a couple times. Broke the tail shaft housing and snapped the snout off of my transfer case. It got a bit wild. But that's part of what happens when you beat the crap out of your vehicles. And I'm not going to stop anytime soon. I actually really enjoy having fun and then dealing with the consequences later. So I'm going to continue to do it. That's all I know. But we're going to go ahead and pause you, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do about this shock to make them fit. I may actually go ahead and pull this other side off. It is a 11/16, and this is my Icon gold-plated ratchet that I've used so much that the gold plating is just about gone. That's what I bought it for. Same thing I bought the truck for. I'm gonna use it. But yeah, we're gonna figure that out. We'll be right back.
So I just went ahead and cut my drill out. My drill's dead. Both batteries. and my charger's in storage. I'm not driving to storage. So I'm going to go ahead and grind that section down, and I'm going to call my buddy James, have him bring his drill over, have him drill these out for me, and we should be good to go. But you guys will see that here in a minute. Alright, so I got the sides all buffed down, well, grinded down. Buffed, what am I talking about? But yeah, sides are grinded down now. Let me go grab the other one so you can see. And you may not agree with how I'm doing this, it's fine. Say what you want. It's, like I said, it's temporary, but all I did is take this, grind it down flush, got it real hot, probably destroyed the bushing, but it'll be alright. I just test fitted on the truck, and the seal isn't going to fit because this here is too thick. Wow, this thing really sucks at focusing up close. It's okay. And I'm going to clean the bolt hole up. It'll be alright. It's still very warm. But yeah, I'm going to buff this down and get some clearance on that as well. I'm not going to take a whole bunch of material out of it. I only need like maybe a 1/16. I just don't want to pull down on the bushing, and I don't want to have this rubbing the bottom of the mount. Wow, this thing really sucks at focusing. But another thing I forgot to mention, the shock mounts on my truck may look quite a bit different than yours. The original axle that was in this was also an 8.8, but it was the Ranger 8.8, and it had drum brakes, and they swapped it for the previous owner swapped it for a limited slip 8.8 out of an Explorer with disc brakes. And so in doing that, I guess he put the shackle lift on at the same time, and he went ahead and changed how the shocks mount up so he didn't have to buy new ones for the extra extension. These are still going to be too short, but the ride's killing me. It's so bouncy out back. It's ridiculous. If I hit a gravel road, I can give the truck maybe 15% throttle, somewhere between 15 and 25% throttle, and it'll get squirrely because of all the bouncing action. I'll just knock that shock on the ground. But yeah, I'm just sick of the ride. It's not going to be perfect, but it's not going to upset me. It's, like I said, it's temporary. When I do the 64 swap, which I have planned, I already know all the parts I'm going to buy. Only thing I don't know is how much of a lift spring I'm going to need to buy, because I am going to need a lift spring. Once I figure that out, it's just drop it in. It's that easy. I lost it. I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, I'm gonna gain quite a bit of travel. I'll have up and down travel. It's really, I've already got quite a bit. More can't hurt though, right? Can't hurt. But my buddy's still on his way with his drill. He's working on a Honda Del Sol right now for a friend of his. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this other shock grinded down and clearance the bottoms, and we should be good to go. And I'll catch you back when he gets here with the drill. Tell me again what kind of socket you have?
For beating.
For beating?
Yeah.
James is here, guys. And now we're looking.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I kept on asking me that question. I was like, I literally got a socket for beating U-joints.
Where's the beater socket?
I gotta remember where I put it. You know what? Right here. No. I remember what that was for. That's the one to check my oil on the NV 3500.
Oh hey, I found something from Baxter Performance that you need for the Jeep.
What is that?
It's an adapter to switch you to a a screw-on filter, and it has an anti-drainback valve in it. So that all your oil doesn't drain out of your cartridge filter and give you a dry start for however long.
No, I don't believe that's how the cartridge filters work. I think the cartridge filters have.
It doesn't. No. It's a Pentastor, right?
Yeah.
No.
Fixing your SD, you can always just transfer it to your SD card when you get done.
I don't have enough space on the SD card though. That's the problem.
Oh, you actually don't.
No, I don't know what's all going on. Okay. So we decided we're not drilling these out because neither one of us have a drill bit large enough. So we're gonna knock the sleeve out of the bushing and use the bushing.
And that'll give us about a 7/8 hole in the bushing.
And James is gonna do all the work for some reason. Isn't this crazy how it always works out like this?
It's not crazy. I mean, when you got someone good at doing their job,
you
let them do their job.
Oh, dude, I thought you knocked it out that easy.
No, it's not going to be that easy.
It looked like it was at first. Now it doesn't look so easy. Is it even budging?
I think so.
Let's get a close-up. I don't think it is budging.
I thought it was budging because the bushing came up a little bit.
No, buddy, that's bulging.
Oh, no.
It's not easy.
When she goes up too high and it doesn't go back in.
I'll tell you what, sometimes these bushings are actually beveled on the middle. And if, if it is beveled on the middle, it's going to be a pain until it's halfway out, and then it's going to just fall out.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's moving at all.
Yeah, I guess it's not.
We might be going in the shop tonight, huh?
Dude, advice would be amazing right now.
You want to just go to the shop? Because we have drill bits at the shop, don't we?
Yeah, we sell drill bits at the shop.
How much does a drill bit cost me?
Oh, 5/8 drill bit's probably only like $8.
I can handle that.
It's not bad.
I got that. That's chump change for these Ranger guys.
It really hasn't budged. This sucks.
All right, we're gonna watch him hit this thing one more time because he's not gonna give up yet, and then we're gonna go to the shop and we'll meet you guys there. What you got? Those are not throwaway sockets.
They're lifetime warranty sockets.
They're Stanley. I gotta send them to somebody.
I don't think it will hurt it. If I start to dent the end of it, I will stop.
You better. These are good sockets.
That extension bows when you hit it, so it's not really putting all the force in it.
My kid's inside saying ow.
I don't like the way
My wife's beating him.
I wonder what he did.
She's not really beating him. We're good parents, okay?
Socket's perfectly fine. The bushing is also perfectly fine. I hate it.
Why don't you try to tap just that sleeve first? Like, really get the pressure in on it. I think we're going to have to drill it. I think that's the option here.
Well, I know you can push these out because I had to do them on Terran's Bilsteins.
Yeah.
I know they come out.
Yeah, but he probably had brand new ones.
He did. They were brand new.
These are probably 40,000 miles in.
Yeah.
Which I still don't understand why he replaced them. Adam, if you ever watch this, thanks for your used Bilsteins, and good luck with your Sachs shocks.
That's still funny to me.
It's spelled S-A-C-H-S. I've never heard of them, but
that was too much for
he said they were cheap. And I'm like, bruh, you got perfectly good Bilsteins here.
He doesn't appreciate how good Bilsteins are.
I do. That's why I'm modifying them to fit on my truck, even though I don't get as much flex or stuff out of these.
These are shorter throws?
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
But the deal is, it'll be better ride for now.
It would be, yeah. Yeah. If you want to go to the shop and either try to use the vise to press it out, or just we'll get a drill bit and we'll do that. That's perfectly fine with me.
Let's do it,
So I'll
James.
just take the truck up there.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the shop. We're probably gonna stop and get an SD card too, because I'm tired of fighting with this phone. Peace, guys. See you in a little while. No problem. Alright, we've decided we are going to drill it out. Came to the shop, got a drill bit, and now we're going to send it. And I'm going to hope that James does the same thing I did and not kill the body of the shock.
We got a
push down on the end.
rounded draw.
And now we're back on internal storage.
Is that gonna work?
I think so. I hope so. I don't really know. I'm just going to send it because I don't really know. That's not going well. Yeah, there's nothing to grab onto, is there? Alright, we'll be back when this is done.